Alright, what's up everybody? This is the second episode of the main menu series. Um, in this episode, we're going to be making the play button. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So go on the Photopea website, just like in the last video. Click on new project. I already had the name as play button. You can name it whatever you want. It doesn't matter for this part. The width and height is going to be the same as the last video. I'm going to do 1280 and 720. And yeah, we can just create it. So first things first, we're going to go on the left hand side and click on this rectangle thing. So we're going to size it big, about that size. Select this tool and like center it. It really doesn't, okay, it doesn't have to be big, but it just should, because I tested it out. If it's small, it won't be as good in studio. So yeah, but it really doesn't matter. But anyways, go to the layers, press on the background and delete it. So now you're gonna get this kind of textured background, which is what you want, because that's gonna make the image transparent. So now we can click on the shape or the layer, whatever, and go over here, kind of the right, but like in the middle. Select this properties tab of properties and click on live shape, and you're gonna see these values at the bottom. So if you put it like 25, for example, you're gonna notice that the corners are a bit smaller now. Yep, see it like that. So if you like say 50, for example, you're gonna, yep, you could see it like at the bottom, it's gonna become more rounded. But I think 25 is a good value for it. So that's what I'm gonna keep it as. Now we can select the layer, right click on it, and press on blending options. So we're gonna get this little UI layer style. Go down and check the gradient overlay. And okay, it really depends on what happens. I think for you guys it'll become like black and white. I just did some testing earlier, so mine will look like that. But it'll probably like look like this to you guys. Which is fine. All you need to do is click on the words gradient overlay, and over here at the gradient, at the colors, select that, and you're gonna get this gradient editor. So you can just select any color, black or white. I'm gonna select black first, and then at the bottom, you're gonna see the color. Click on that. For this video, I'm just gonna do like a dark gray. Oh, okay. So, anyways, I'm gonna select a dark gray, and then for the white, I'm just gonna make it a bit darker. So, if we click on the colors, you can kind of customize it where it goes. So, I'm just gonna make the position like 38. I think that's pretty good. And click on OK. Okay. And yeah, that looks pretty good. But we're not done yet, because we still need to get the little play text. So at the left hand side, you're gonna see a type tool. Click on that and make sure it fills up the entire rectangle. And then we can like place in the words play. Okay. It probably won't be as big as this. It'll probably be like at 24, let's say. So about there. So what you're gonna want to do is like, okay, let me try to resize that. Yeah, I kind of messed it up. Let me just redo all that. Yeah, it'll probably be at 24 for you guys, but that's fine. All you need to do is like Control A, and then go at the top at size. You can do like 325, let's say. Click this tool and center it. That looks fine for me. Just customize it to however feels good to you. Make it a bit bigger, a bit smaller. Whatever looks good for your UI. So now it kind of looks a bit plain. So I'm gonna do the same what I did with the little background. I'm gonna right click on the text over here at the layers blending options. I'm gonna check gradient overlay, and at the gradient editor I'm just gonna make it like a bit lighter. You want to make sure that you can still see the text. I'm just gonna edit it a bit, make this a bit lighter. And yeah, that's fine for me. So this is just a tutorial. I'm not gonna put that much like detail into it. But if you're seriously gonna make like a game, obviously put some time, effort into it. Add some details, because design is a very crucial part of your game. Players want the design. But yeah, that's my design. Not good, I know, but it'll do. So now at the top left, click on File, Export As, and either click PNG or JPG. I would do PNG, but both work. So yeah. Alright, I didn't record the part where I saved it into my files. Um, all I just did was export as PNG, and then you're gonna kind of like see this. I just named it as play but normal. But yeah, um, but we're not done yet. Because what we need to do is make the background a bit darker. So at the shape one, right click blending options, gradient overlay, go to the gradient and make it, okay, make it a bit darker. Like that, let's say. And do the same for the text. Right click blending options, gradient overlay, and just make it only a bit darker because you're still gonna want to see the text. And that's fine for me. So file, export as PNG, play button, hover, save, and yeah. So now you're gonna want to go in the Roblox website. So now you're on the Roblox website, you're gonna want to do the same thing as the last video. You're gonna click on create, click on creations, click on development items, decals. Let me just archive these. You're gonna click on upload asset and upload the first one we did. So now that I uploaded it, I'm just gonna name it something like play button normal or something, put the description to whatever. Upload asset, and do the same for the second one. Name it like play button hover, and upload. And yeah, so now we're able to go in Roblox Studio. Okay, I just got back into Studio, and you'll see this like a gap over here. So an easy way to fix that is go into Start GUI inside your screen GUI, scale it down, and okay. I'm not saying you have the plugin, but I'm pretty sure you do because it's pretty popular. But it's called Autoscale Lite. Definitely download that plugin if you already don't have it. But click on it, unit conversion, and scale the position and size. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So now inside the base, we can add in an image button. Go to your toolbox, click on the inventory, my images, right click on the play button normal, click on copy asset ID, scroll down, and inside image, copy or paste that in. And you'll get it like that. See, there's like a kind of white thing in the background. Is the same thing that happened last time, but with the base, the background. All you need to do is go to background transparency and put it to 1, and that's easily solved. So scale it down a bit, like that. And you'll notice that if you hover over it, like it won't get darker. So that's what the hover is for. So copy asset ID for that. Go to your image button, scroll down, and above the image, you'll see hover image. So paste your hover, and you'll see if you hover over it, it will change. So this is pretty neat already. So we can call the image button something like play. Okay. So what I think I'll do is size it a bit like that. Go back to plugins, unit conversion, scale, go to your play. I'm just gonna make it like that. Kinda, yep. I guess that looks fine. Yeah. Of course you can just change it later. But yeah. So we're also gonna go to plugins for this one. Auto scale light, scale, and yeah. So we can just, we can just get into scripting for this episode. So let's close this up, and inside your screen GUI, add in a local script. We can call this local script manager or something. The name doesn't matter, I just want it to be like that. So we can get the player first. So how we're gonna do that is local player equals game get service players dot local player. So we're gonna get the player GUI now. Local player GUI equals game get service player GUI. Nope. Okay, it's player GUI. So we're gonna get tween service now to make the GUI kind of look good. So local tween service equals game calling get service, tween service. So now we can get the main menu GUI. So local main menu equals player GUI dot main menu, or whatever you name the screen GUI to. So local base equals main menu dot base, or whatever you name the background to this background. So now we can get the play button. Local play button equals base dot play. So we can start the tweening now. Local tween base equals tween info dot new 1 enum dot easing style dot sign enum dot easing direction dot out. Local tween play equals the same thing, so tween info dot new 1 enum dot easing style dot sign enum dot easing direction dot out. So we can start the functions. Play button dot mouse but one click connect function. Yeah. Tween service create base comma tween base the squiggly brackets image transparency equals 1, and then at the end play. Tween service create play button tween play squiggly brackets image transparency equals 1, and at the end play. So we can do task dot wait 1 main menu dot enabled equals to false. Okay, so I'm pretty sure this will all work perfectly. Of course, if there are any errors, we can fix it. So now that we spawned in, you can see that there's no errors in the output. So if you press play, you can see it fades out and no errors. So that's pretty much it for this episode. Next episode will be the title, maybe some other GUI buttons like credits, settings, and anything really. So yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, comment them down below. I'll try to implement it. And yeah, see you guys in the next one. Goodbye.